Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one footy talk. Lewis, what you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm all good. Just hope I'm not echoing because StreamYard's been a nightmare the last month or so. Do I sound all good?
Yeah, sounds fine, man. Big up the chat. Loads
Nice.
to talk about. Are you man playing twice this week or is it just us?
Nah, we did that last week. We had two
Okay.
games over the weekend. We've got one more against Sociedad on Saturday, and then that's our preseason done.
Okay. What was the last game? Was that the 3-3 one?
Yeah, the Johor Darul something.
Yeah, I don't know who
Unbeaten.
it is. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't even try and fucking say it, bro. I didn't have a clue, bro.
That game felt like a war, bro. They were beating the piss out of us off the ball.
What country
But I guess it's
were they
because
from?
they're Malaysia, but they had like this 118 unbeaten run, and I think they were still taking that seriously for the friendly game, so they didn't want to lose. And then afterwards, we were meant to have a penalty shootout, and they just said, "Nah, we're not doing it. We're out. Love, big up,
No
guys."
way.
Yeah, bruv. Like they take that shit seriously over there. Fair fucks.
Yeah, but it's true though. Cause think about it though. Even though it's our preseason, it's just like when we played Wrexham, yeah. Wrexham ain't looking at it like a preseason. They're looking at it like, yo, we could beat Man United. Even if they know it's not man's first team there. When you're playing against these teams, bro, they want to win, bro. Like, don't get twisted.
Yeah, it's still a big scalp, I get. Beating Chelsea, beating Man United, I understand it to a point, but I guess from my perspective, I'm still thinking, yo, it's just a penalty. It's just a friendly, brother. Run a shootout. Why not? You lot might win it. You never know. Like, we had all of our depth players playing. It was like Liam Delap, Nicholas Jackson, Saphive, like Reggie Watson. You're saying you can't beat the academy? Really now? But it is what it is, man. At least none of our players got injured.
No, facts. You know what I'm saying? How are you feeling about the preseason though, as a whole?
Results wise, it's not been the best. But like the AC Milan game was the most well drilled I've seen Chelsea, and like I think that's the first time we really tried the back five of a lot of our first teamers. And I liked like the dynamics I saw between Pedro Neto and Palestra on the wings. I like the performances that we saw from like the likes of João Pedro, Caicedo, and Lavia look cold in the midfield. It was one of those ones where I was like, okay, cool. If you can translate that game into the Premier League, there's a very promising season coming up. However, that is just one preseason game that I looked at and I thought, yeah, cool. We were firing on all cylinders in that one. At least it was against the best opposition that we played throughout that. But yeah, like overall, preseason ain't been like anything to really shout home about.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting, bro. I'm looking forward to the season. Football-wise, how much different have you seen of Chelsea, though, under Alonso?
I'd say like in terms of the structure, it's definitely different. Like we're definitely prioritizing width a little bit more. The build-up play is still good. The finishing hasn't necessarily been wasteful. It was just the opening games where you could tell there was still a bit of like teething pains. Like the first two games, we weren't good defensively. The Juve game, we barely even tested their goalkeeper. Both teams had like one shot. It was a horrible watch. It's the last two games that, well, the AC Milan game. That's the only real good one. Like the game that we had against Johor was just like it's an example of who needs to leave the club and why. Tosin's getting beaten for pace again. He's being flat-footed. Liam Delap is only bagging through penalties, but he's still a nightmare in open play. Jackson looked good, but it's just like it still felt like a Jackson performance. He'll give you the good fundamentals. He'll beat a player. He'll carry the ball well. But I didn't really see enough in terms of the finishing front or staying on side to say like he's really turned the corner. It just looks like the same old Jackson.
Yeah, there's rumors that Unai Emery still wants him. So there's a chance he ends up at Aston Villa. And it's like one thing about Chelsea, bro. We love them or hate them, bro. These fuckers, they always find a way to sell these players. They find a way to move them on, bro. I'm seeing links of Jackson leaving, seeing links of Delap leaving. I'm seeing links of even Pedro Neto, bro. It's almost like
bro,
everyone's for sale at Chelsea. Even Enzo, like everyone's for sale.
Yeah, but they're all for high fees, and then we end up getting them. And I'm like, okay, cool. I can't even really be that mad. I'm looking at Pedro Neto for 70, 75 million. I think it's insane. But also with the current winger market, where like a Gordon's going for 80 mil, we're kind of validated in doing that. Because Neto's done more in the game than Anthony Gordon has. So I kind of hear it. But this is just the state of the market. Gusto for 75 million makes no sense. But these man really think they're gonna get that money for him.
Mm.
Maybe something I don't, because the one thing I can't knock Blueco for, and there's a lot that you can knock them for, but the sales always seem to be top tier.
Yeah.
Part comes down to the structure. Because they're young players, someone's always going to have some valuation for them. Like Pedro Neto, every big six club bar you lot are interested in him. You're definitely going to get 70 million in that case.
Yeah, it's mad. I'll be honest, like I'm looking at the situation and it's like, bro, this season, it looks like all the major deals are gonna get done towards the end of the window, innit? Everyone's kind of playing a game of chicken. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see if teams really want players. I think there's gonna be a big pendulum swing from certain man. He's still going at it. Bro, listen. Hey Nino, bro, listen, broski. These hours, innit? I told you the young G was coming to Old Trafford, so you're just gonna have to hold this one. I'll be honest. There's no boss calls, blood. Aiden Heavens that's his boy. You get me? So, right, listen, the deals, you get me?
It might be an unofficial swap deal with Neto too, bruv.
We'll get on to that. I'm telling you, run me Lewis Skelly. You know what I'm saying? Run me Lewis Skelly. You know what I'm saying? And then you get me. Get me. If they get me Skelly and Wharton, I'm moving crazy. I'm just letting you man know from now.
Skelly and Wharton, fucking hell.
If they get me Skelly and Wharton, don't come here for anything serious for the rest of the season, because I'm moving mad. I'm just saying, bro. Like, don't come here for nothing serious, because I'm moving crazy for the whole season. If them man go and do that, so it's one of them
that's
ones.
Your midfield patterns.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, and left back. But nah, Chelsea, it's like all your players are for sale all the time, bro.
That's because a lot of them aren't good. That's why.
But this is what I'm saying. As much as, because I remember I was having this conversation with Musa, he was like, "Rah, that's how you do it. Chelsea can get 8 in and 8 out, but that's because they're not making good signings, so they're always open to sell players. You're not open to selling good players.
João Pedro's not for sale. Palmer's not for sale. Colwell's not for sale. Estebal's not for sale. Everybody else, Caicedo, Reece, all of them lot. Everyone else, you got a price tag. It's a pretty high price tag because you're young and there's still some development in your game. But most of the signings ain't been good. That's why I refuse to blame the last couple seasons on managers. I'm blaming it on recruitment. Recruitment is the reason why we finished 10th last season. The only good thing is, like, because we finished 10th and we're out of Europe, we're forced to rip up the depth and start again. And I think, like, yo, we need that. I hate the fact that it's taken us dropping out of Europe to do this, but when you're bad at recruitment for years, you have to drop out of Europe. You have to force yourself to cull the squad, so then you can build up a strong starting 11, get Champions League football, and then do the depth again. My hope is that they don't just get Champions League football and go right back to what they were doing the year before.
Agreed. I think the last, how long have we got to the window now?
Probably like another 3-4 weeks. It ends on the 1st.
I think it's going to go crazy because I think that the prices are actually going to come down because there'll be players that teams want to get rid of and they're going to have to accept less money, bro. I feel like it's going to go from a seller's market to a buyer's market in the space of, I'd say, another 7 days. Do you know what I mean? I think the last 2 weeks, teams are going to be thinking, you know what? We need to move this player on. Maybe we'll accept a loan. Maybe we'll accept a more add-ons or whatever. I believe it's going to end up going that way. I believe it's going to be going that way when you look at certain teams, because remember, certain teams want enough time to buy replacements. So it's going to get to the point where they just say, fuck it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're saying Chelsea want 50 million for Liam Delap. Bruv, no one's giving you 50 million for Delap, bro. You paid 30.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's giving you that. This is the first
I've read this. What in what planet?
Brother, no one is giving them 50 million for that.
I don't even think we get 40 for that bum.
You don't. If you get your 30 million back, you would have done well.
Get me my money back and cool. And that's at a minimum. I'll take a loss. We deserve it. 50 fucking million. Are you? Look, again, I rate Blueco's sales. That if we get 50 million for Delap, I want that checked. Because that don't make sense.
The only people that might give you that is Aston Villa
or some bullshit.
Aston Villa, because you man are in bed with them, bro. But it's like no one serious is giving you 50 million.
You know when you talked about the price tags going down towards the end of the window, right there. But like furthermore, that went up because I was told 40 million. In what world did it get to 50? I know he's got interest from a ton of mid-table clubs, but no one's dropped
Everton,
a bid.
I seen.
Everton, Forest, Leeds, I think Newcastle had interest, but nobody's dropped a bid.
Boy, Newcastle are moving scatty. After buying Alanga and them, man, they need to pump the brakes. Them man, he got rejected by Højbjerg, you know.
Yeah, I saw that. These man getting, but I get
that's
like
a
they're at
new
the
low,
point
you
where
know.
they're at the point where they have to get the 2 out of 10 in the club. It is what it is. Go get the lap. But 50 million, even I'm saying that's way too much. You get your money back and keep it stepping. Ain't no fucking way.
No, absolutely.
But yeah, I do think it's going to start to become more of a buyer's market myself. Like Chelsea's already spoken about a potential fire sale over the next few weeks because we still have a lot of players we need to get rid of. Badiashile, Disasi, Neto potentially. Jorgensen's just gone on loan, thankfully. Malo Gusto's another one. Probably like a ton of other players I forgot off the top of my head. But like there's a ton of players that we still need to sell because we still have to lower the amount of players in our squad. So I could see the price tags going down. Enzo as well. Like if Enzo don't want to stay, I could see us lowering the valuation to around 90, 85 million.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
push the transfer out.
What's the situation with Enzo and Chelsea? Why is he so adamant he wants to leave? What's happened?
It's about wages. It's because like he wants more than like what Chelsea offered Caicedo and Reece James. And Caicedo, Reece, and João Pedro already accepted contract extensions.
But why does he think, that he's entitled to more money than them? He's not better than them.
Because I don't agree, but it's because of the midfield wages in the Premier League. Like you've seen Tonali on like 200 something K, Mateus Fernandez on 200 something K. He's looking at them and thinking he wants those sorts of wages, but Chelsea aren't willing to do that. They still want to keep to their strict wage structure. And to be honest, they're kind of validated on it. Reece has re-signed under the structure. Caicedo has. João Pedro has. They've all accepted extensions. So to a point, Enzo can't be moving like he's better than them because he's not.
So do you reckon that it gets to a situation where they agree a contract and he stays?
Nope. I think like no other club accepts the amount that we're valuing Enzo for, and Enzo just got to shut his mouth and play good for a year, and hopefully he earns a move away at the summer after. That's what I think it's going to end up to, because Chelsea got all the leverage. You are locked into 2033. You were the first player out of everybody to sign the contract extension for another 2 years. You got given the 6+1 and extended it. You have no leverage. You have negative leverage. Like, where are you going? So you have to put your head down and you have to work. Yeah. And you got to earn that move away, because ultimately, Enzo thought he was going to get a ton of interest this summer. Nobody's dropped the bid. No, like Real Madrid dropped the statement saying they've got no interest in him. And that was his dream club.
And Chelsea make sure that they got these guys on long contracts, so that the leverage is always with the club.
Like, he's played himself this summer. He looks like an idiot right now. But it is what it is. That's why I'm very calm about the situation. Enzo ain't going unless we get the amount that we want, and I don't think any other club's going to do it. Man City's already spent 117 on Elliot Anderson. They're about to spend another 100 million on Buardi. Are they going to spend another 100 million on top of that on Enzo? I don't see it.
No. And they were only going to do that if they got Rodri money, and it's looking like, I don't know, I've just got this feeling that Rodri stays.
Yeah, because I don't think Barca paid a valuation either, and I could see City drag it out for one more year. They ain't won the league in 2 years. It would be a perfect goodbye for Rodri to leave with the league.
Like, bro, they might be better off letting Rodri... Has Rodri got 1 year left?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're better off letting him leave on a free then, and just keeping him. Because really and truly, it's like, if you're not going to get your valuation, you're better off keeping your captain and letting him go for free.
And like him winning the league with you is not only the perfect goodbye, but it's probably gonna like sort out the money that you are gonna get from a Rodri transfer anyway. And if you lose Rodri, you don't look like you're winning the league again. It makes sense.
Absolutely. From the little bit that I've seen of Man City, City look good in pre-season under Enzo Maresca. I did say that the way that Enzo Maresca sets up his team to isolate the wingers, that's going to do well for City, especially with the likes of the Semenyos, the Dokus. It's better than having Madueke and Neto in 1v1 situations. Do you know what I mean? He's got an embarrassment of riches, even like a Savinho. And if it gets to the point where he wants to play Cherky out there or something like that, you'd much rather Cherky getting on the ball in 1v1s than fucking Madueke. So I think City are going to it feels weird for City to not be favourites starting the season. But I think City, I think a lot of people are underestimating City, bro. I think City are going to be dangerous. And what I saw from Maresca was using Semenyo on the left. The Semenyo on the right thing, I never liked it. I thought that Pep would fumble doing that in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought it was stupid because Semenyo is right-footed and he can use his left, innit? And I like players that can use their left being on the left, bro, because the crosses, his left-footed crosses, yeah, like he set up a few goals putting the ball across the box with his left, and he likes to go in both directions. I would rather he's cutting in on his strong foot than his weaker foot. When he was on the right, he was cutting in on his left foot, and it's like, why would you want that? Why would you want that at all? So Semenyo on the left, way better. You should have put Doku on the right, really. But listen, bro, Pep is Pep in it, so you can't really tell him anything. But I just think that if Semenyo is going to play on the left instead of the right, in these isolating 1v1s, he's going to be way more dangerous. And they need a proper right winger. They need a proper right winger because if Savio leaves, who they play in there?
I'm not even too sure because the winger market's not great. But I'm glad you're seeing it as well with City because I think a lot of people are overlooking them. And it's just like, if they lose Rodri, I understand. But the whole Pep stuff, we all know Pep is like one of the greatest managers of all time. But what City fans aren't going to say, and I understand because of everything he's done there, Pep was taking a lot of criticism in that last 2 seasons. And deservedly so. And I kind of think City might have needed a new voice in the dressing room. They might have needed a little switch up with the manager. They're all acting like City's going to drop off a cliff because they've gone from Pep to Maresca, like Pep wasn't making mistakes in the last 2 seasons. All they had to do was get a good coach. Maresca's a good coach. Yeah. Why should City not be back up there competing for the league again? As long as they don't lose Rodri. If they lose Rodri,
if they lose Rodri, they might be fucked. But if they keep Rodri, then I've got them down as favourites to win the league if they keep Rodri.
Same, absolutely. Maresca's a good coach. He's going to isolate the wing as well, and he's going to have them playing a good attacking system. And unlike Pep, who always
and defensively, he sets teams up well. Even you lot, even with your shit defenders, you weren't conceding loads of goals. I think you had one of the best defensive records. Yeah,
third best.
Even with shit
the reason why was because like towards the end of 24-25, he dropped us back. He played more pragmatic. We only lost 1 game and won all of the rest in our last 7 matches. Pep won't do that. Pep will always play high. Even when Rodri was out with that ACL injury and Spurs were losing City were losing 6 in a row. So like my thing is like, look, Pep is brilliant. Don't get it twisted. His legacy speaks for itself. I kind of think they needed that change. I also think Pep needed that change. There was off the field issues with like the divorce coming up. There was questions about him not rotating. There was questions about him not playing to the quality of the squad, about him like not bringing on subs at the right time, getting out coached by certain managers like Arbeloa, like Michael Carrick. Even Callum McFarlane got a point at the Etihad. Let's call it what it is. They probably needed a change of manager. And that's not to say
some fresh ideas.
Yeah, that's just it.
I think so. Bro, like people keep saying, oh yeah, Maresca's not an elite manager, but he's a good coach. Bro, listen, most of these men are not elite anymore. Like, this is what we need to understand. Arteta's not an elite manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be an elite manager to win the league. You just need to be a good coach. I believe that being an elite coach, yeah, is something that you build over time. It's about your resume. It's about your body of work. You can't be an elite manager with 3 years worth of coaching under your belt. It's impossible. Do you know what I'm saying?
Manager needs to be allowed to like build that CV to get to a point of being considered an elite coach.
You need to build that CV with experience at these top clubs and winning stuff. Do you know what I mean? And rebuilding squads and stuff like that. That you need time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like them man expect man to have 10 years experience, bro, at 16, bro, and you're applying for a job. It's like, brother, I just got my NI number. How can I have 10 years experience? It's impossible. Do you know what I'm saying? With managers, in order to become an elite manager, you have to have the time behind you. You have to have the experiences. Do you know what I mean? It's muscle memory. You have to learn, bro. And how can you learn if you're not given time? It just doesn't make sense. So Maresca's not an elite manager. Cool. Do you know what I'm saying? But neither is Arteta. Neither is fucking Carrick. Neither is Iriola. Neither is De Zerbi. Like, when you go through all the big 6, there's no elite managers there. So Maresca doesn't have to be an elite manager to win the league. He doesn't have to
Exactly.
be, bro. All he needs to be is a manager that sets up the team the right way. He's got good enough players to do the rest.
Yeah, he just needs to be given the tools, and Man City will give him the tools. The biggest problem at Chelsea was that we weren't doing that. We were deciding, okay, cool, you're playing a system that isolates the wingers and forces them 1v1. I'm going to give you Garnacho, mate. I'm going to give you Pedro Neto. Make it work, man. Oh, shit, it didn't work.
Absolutely. Do you know what I'm saying? Guys, I know you lot want to talk about Lewis Skelly. I imagine I was just having this conversation. I said it would be about 40 million. They're saying 45. 45 million, pay that. No problem. Pay that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? 100% pay that shit, man. And him and Aiden Heaven are like this as well. And Aiden Heaven and Lewis Skelly, bro, can't lie on the left side, patterned. I'll be real. Because he's a powerful runner. The way that Carrick wants to press as well. The way that Carrick wants to press. What a lot of people don't understand with Dorgu as well, yeah? What a lot of Man United fans are so like one-dimensional. They don't understand that the way that Carrick plays, yeah, the way that Carrick plays, there's different things that we need. There's different things that we need. For example, that when we played against PSG, if you watch the first goal, the only goal that we conceded, the reason why we conceded that goal is because Luke Shaw, yeah, Luke Shaw didn't get forward quick enough when we were pressing. So Dorgu's gone to press, and then there's a free man on the right. The left back's supposed to come all the way forward to press. He didn't press that man, and they were able to get out. And the thing is, it's like man need an aggressive left back for when we do want to press high and we want to press on the front foot. Because Dorgu's good at that, Brian's good at that, and there'll be times where we want to play in a mid block, and there'll be times where we want to be very aggressive in it. And when we're very aggressive, we need a left back that is going to get tight and that can defend. And in games like that as well, this is the reason why Carrick likes Dorgu, because in the first phase of the press, he's very good. Do you know what I'm saying? So people need to understand, if you've got a Rashford there instead of a Dorgu, you're not getting that pressure on the ball. You're just not getting that. So in certain games, we're going to play him there because we need that pressure on the ball against certain teams. Do you know what I'm saying? So someone like a Lewis Skelly would be perfect because he can press like a defender, but on the ball, he's not a defender. Do you know what I'm saying? He's an attacker on the ball, but he's got the tenacity of a defender. And this is why, if you get someone like a Skelly or someone that's not naturally a defender, but can defend at that left back, you get something else in it. And I think that a player like that would be perfect the way that we want to play. Like, after Lewis Hall, he would be my first choice because he's already in the league. He's young and he's got the technical ability.
Definitely more attainable.
Yeah, and he's got the technical ability. You've seen it at Arsenal. And once they brought in Bruno G and they haven't sold Zubimendi, he was always leaving. That's why I asked, have Arsenal sold Calafiori? Because they've still got Calafiori. They've got Hincapié. But there's too many players. They need to get someone. They need to get rid of him. Like, he's not going to play. There's no space in midfield for him. There's no space at left back for him. So if he stays at Arsenal,
probably being pushed from his side.
Yeah, I believe that when he say offered to Man United, I believe his agent's gone to Man United and said, "Yo, like, he's not happy. I know you, man, were interested before. You're still interested." I don't think it's Arsenal offering him to people. I believe that his agent's probably just tapped man on the shoulder and said, "You know what? Like, a move could be on. You know, like a move could be on." Do you know what I mean? Chelsea have Hato, so it's one of them ones.
Like, if we're looking at Lewis Skelly too, but I see him more as a depth signing for us, which is still great. I'll take him as depth, but I think you guys are looking at him more for a starter, and that might lean him that way.
Yeah. So
either way, I'd still take Lewis Skelly though. I think that'd be great depth for us. I know we need one more midfielder, and we don't really look like we're going to get Alex Scott because like Bournemouth are digging their heels in with him. So if you're going to pivot towards Lewis Skelly, fine by me. We could do an involuntary swap deal with Neto going the other way. Works for me. Maybe not for them, but I don't really give a damn, innit?
Yeah, man said, would I rather Skelly or Ram? I'd rather Skelly because he's in the league already. And he's younger. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do like that David Raum as well, bruv. He's very tenacious, very technical as well, man. His delivery, his crossing is immense. One thing I say about Lewis Skelly, his crossing is nowhere near like David Raum's crossing. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna choose the Premier League. I'm gonna choose the Premier League proven player all day, every single day of the week. Do you know what I mean? The only reason why I would take a cheaper left back is if man's trying to dash some money at Adam Wharton and we need more money. You know them ones that. Other than that, I'll be real. Like go get me Miles, innit? It's one of them ones. I just think it's a vibey thing as well. Cool young youth, athletic, good on the ball. That's what we need. Athletic, good on the ball
mentality for
players.
his age too.
Yeah, bro. For me, go get Miles and get me Sanderberg or Adam Wharton. And bro, imagine if man get Miles here and Berg or Wharton, that's 4 Premier League signings, bro.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been any movement on Wharton yet. Like it's been very quiet on that front this summer.
But this is why I think, yeah, this is the only reason why I'm thinking potentially that we could do something is because of how quiet it's been. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm thinking maybe we could do something. It's been really quiet because although I do see a way that he ends up staying there because he's not unhappy there. He's not unhappy there at all. Like he's not kicking and screaming to leave, bro. He's in Europe this year. However,
there's another chance at a trophy for him.
Yeah. However, he is a Michael Carrick coded player, like if we've ever seen one. And the way that we've played in preseason, he wouldn't just be the icing on the cake. He'd be the icing and the cherry on top, bro. Adam Wharton. And he would be the left-footed different angle as well. No, they're saying 85 million pounds, 86 million pounds. They're saying 100 million euros you could get him for. He's the only player that I would pay that kind of money for. Just because I think that, like, for instance, if we sign Lewis Skelly and Adam Wharton, their man will have me dreaming, bro.
No, I hear it, man. I'm trying to get Enzo out the door so he can snap up Wharton before you lot or someone else.
Yeah, bro. If we sign Skelly and Wharton, I'll be dreaming, bro. I'll be dreaming of the title, bro. Like, real shit. Like, if man signed them two. So, it's one of them ones.
Understandable, because the league weren't won with a major amount of points. I don't think it's going to take a lot to make that jump.
Yeah.
Fans are talking way too much about how it's going back to back and all of that. It's like, bro, you lot didn't dominate the league like that anyway for me to believe it outright. I could see anybody just jumping up and making a threat this season.
Yeah, and our net spend is something like 44 million. So it's one of them ones where it's not like we don't have money there. Like, we've got money there. We've got money there, but we've got money there for the right deal. Do you know what I'm saying? And I like that because there's loads of briefing, yeah? There's loads of briefing out there basically saying that United want to make it clear that their man are not going to get chiefed up by no one in the market. We're not overpaying. So with that in mind, I think, yeah, a statement's been made to a certain degree. However, if there's one player that we're going to overpay for, let it be Adam Wharton. He's worth it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you man have known. You see, when it comes to me, yeah, I've told you, man, from the start, that's the one player I've always wanted. That's the one player I've always wanted. He's the only player in the league where I'm saying just pay whatever. Just pay it, like him. Everyone's talking about Lewis Hall and that. Bro, it's a left back, man. I am not getting fucking... Yeah, I mean, man's not getting held over a barrel for a left back. But Adam Wharton, if man are telling me...
you shouldn't be paying crazy money for that position.
Yeah, hell no. If you're telling me that Adam Wharton wants to come to Manchester United, yeah, and I believe he will come because he's from Blackburn, that I believe he'll come to Man United. That's not an issue. Do you know what I'm saying? Man gets to move back up north, being near his family, everything like that. If man are telling me this player wants to come to Man United, 86 million altogether does it, I don't care how you man pay. I don't care if you pay fucking Klarna.
You don't think the price won't go up towards the end of the window, though?
I don't think so, because the one thing about Crystal Palace, they buy well. They buy well. Like, even when they got rid of Eze and they bought in that what's his name? Is it Jeremy or something?
I don't really know.
What's his name? Jeremy Pino or something like that. Brother, they replace man for nothing. Like, Palace don't go out and spend big money on players like that. Yeah. So I can see
they probably have the Wharton replacement lined up.
But that's what I'm saying. They probably got that lined up already. They'll go and snap someone up for 25 million with Glasner, who's a top coach, and they'll be fine, bro. Like, you get me? Like, I don't really see Palace going out and spending big. They're not going to, and they'll be fine in it. So I think honestly, if their man are saying 86 million altogether, does it? Do it. He's the only player. Do it, bro.
No, I
That's
understand that. That's why I need Enzo gone ASAP. Because
Oh,
if you
shit.
don't want
Oh,
to
of
be
course,
here, you
Glasner's
don't
at
want to be
Forest
here
now.
next year.
Who's there now? Fucking Marco Rose now, innit? At Palace.
Yes, Marco Rose at Palace, Glasner's at Forest.
Yeah. Glasner's at Forest. My bad. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. But for me, man said they want Lamine Kamara. See, again, that's cheap. If they sold Wharton for 86 million, they'll get Kamara for like 35. Again, because I believe, obviously I ain't got no proof, but I just believe that the Palace owners will sell soon. Now it's Marco Rose
I
at
don't really know
Bournemouth.
too
So
much
who's at
about the behind
Palace?
the scenes stuff. Pierre Sage, okay.
Brother,
Right,
so much movement, bruv. Bare teams got fucking new managers.
Marco Rose went Bournemouth. All right.
Yeah, Marco Rose went
cool.
Bournemouth. His name is in my head for some reason, but yeah, it's because he replaced Iriola. So there you go. So bare teams got new managers. Yeah, I mean, if there's a time to sell, then you sell now, innit? And I believe that the Paris owners will leave soon. I genuinely believe that they're willing to sell their assets, bro, because they just keep selling, and they don't really look ambitious. It's almost like their man are winning trophies by accident with Glasner, and that's why he left, because he's seen they're not ambitious.
Yeah, like they keep selling his key players, and he didn't want that. It was pissing him off. I understand from his stance.
Yeah. And this is facts. That's what I mean. Ineos were willing to spend the dough on Tchouaméni, and also they were willing to go up to a certain amount for Anderson. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. There were rumors, even though basically there were briefings saying that the rumors were untrue. Because people were saying that United offered 80 plus 5 for Fernandez or something, and then basically briefing come out and said that's bullshit. Man didn't offer 80 plus 5. They didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? However, there were still briefings that United were willing to pay a certain amount for Fernandez, and Wharton is better than Fernandez. So the money is there for the right player. Do you know what I'm saying? It just depends on if United believe that Wharton is that player, bro. I feel like Carrick believes Wharton is that player, just because the football that we're playing right now, I feel like I know what Carrick likes in a footballer. Just from the Santos and the Tielemans signings, there's no way he don't like Adam Wharton. It's impossible. Like, I'm willing to put my fucking house on it, bro. There's no way he don't like Adam Wharton. So
yeah, there's a bit of Carrick in his game anyway.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that, bro. That bro. Like, if man, bro, that's Carrick's son, bro. If man didn't know no better.
Hear that?
That's how he plays. Real controller. And if you get him, if you got a midfield with him and Kobe, or him and Yuri, or him and Santos, or bruv, it's nasty, man. Like, I'll be honest, it's nasty. That's rondos for days. So it's just one of them ones where if there's a possibility we can get him, Ineos need to get him. They need to get him for Michael Carrick, honestly, and they won't regret it, because the football that we're gonna see at Manchester United is gonna be off the chart, bro. You man know Wharton's always been the player. I've always said Wharton. That's it. Like, that's one player. Like, he's my Jack Grealish now. Now Grealish is older. You get me? Like, Grealish has had his day, bro. It's Wharton's time, bro. So United need to go get Adam Wharton.
Yeah, I hear that. I echo it, but Chelsea.
Yeah, nah, mad baller. But you lot will only go for him if you lose Enzo, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, and I don't think we are. It's just gonna piss me off because he'll be gone next summer, and then like all them players on the market that we were looking for as a replacement will be gone.
Yeah. Man said after.
That's why I just want us to push him out there. Wherever the price tag is, just get him gone. Focus on the future and players that would want to be here. Because if Wharton joins us, he ain't looking to leave after a year or two.
No, facts. Man said the club therefore rates Wharton. I just think 85 million price tag's putting him off. I think he's worth it personally. FA Cup and Conference League winner, he's proved himself. Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? Like, I believe that I'd like to think we got a decent relationship with Palace to the point where we could get him for a decent price, even if it's an add-ons thing. Like, I believe it's a deal that can be done, innit? Like, I just want it to get done. I just don't care how, bro. I'll be honest. Like, he's just one player that I like. I just don't care how much it costs, bro. I'll be honest. I don't care. I believe he's worth it. There's some people, you just close your eyes and it's like the quality is undeniable, bro. you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
and
and
the
don't
thing is,
speak. Word to Jose.
yeah, that's it. With certain players, it's like you see them play. It's like how I felt when I watched Yuri Tielemans. Yeah, that 20-minute cameo that Yuri Tielemans had against PSG, and the guy was in there against Neves and Vitinha, and the guy was just popping the ball. And it's like you could see, you know, when you watch a game and you can see clearly there's just levels, bro. Like the guy was easily just floating around the pitch, and he just looked ridiculous, bro. Like there's no words that can describe it. When you just see a player on a pitch, yeah, and he just looks like he's levitating, he just looks like he's clear of everyone else, like he's got a force field around him. Like you just can't get the ball in it. That's the kind of aura that Yuri had on the pitch, bro. And it's like Adam Wharton has that. Like you get a player like Wharton. If I get to see Wharton and Yuri Tielemans on the pitch together, bro,
the progressive passing will be mad.
Brother, teams are getting dissected, especially when you got like busy bodies like Rashford running in behind and fucking Cunha running in behind and Burma running in behind. All these, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Dorgu running in behind, bro. Like and Tielemans and Wharton just clipping the ball in like over the top and sliding it between the forget it. You know what I mean? Forget it. If that man get me Adam Wharton, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. So it's that, bro. To get me Wharton as my first choice. He's been my first choice all summer. And literally, Sanderberg, bro. Like, if it's not Wharton, Sanderberg. If you get me either of those two, and you get me a good left back, I'm dreaming, bro. Because that's all we need. I'll be real. We just need those two positions sorted, and we're nice, man. But bro, if they fuck around and get me Adam Wharton, I'm losing my shit, bro. I'm letting you man know from now.
Yeah, big up Saeed as well, man.
Yeah, big up Saeed every time. You already know what time it is, man. You know what I mean? Big up the chat. Do you think you're done now? I think it's people need to go for you to sign more, right?
Yeah, but like I don't think we're done in the market. We still want one more midfielder and one more centre back. We tried to get
even without selling.
We tried to drop another bid for Alex Scott a week or two ago. It got rejected, but that was before we were trying to like really like push on these outgoings.
What was the bid though?
65 mil. That was always.
Didn't they say they wanted fucking 90 though?
Yeah, bruv. Like that was an opening offer. Them things always get rejected. But I think we're still going to look for a midfielder in spite of outgoings, like the Lewis Skelly interest as well, for example. But it's not really as an Enzo replacement. It's more as a Santos replacement. So it'd still be someone that would be a depth option for at least the first season. But yeah, the plan is one more midfielder, one more centre-back. And then I think we're done with our incomings because like we don't need to do too much with one game a week. You just got to pattern the first 11 and maybe bring one or two depth players for the sake of rotation a bit. Because Enzo Caicedo have been running to the ground the last 2 seasons, just off the lack of depth and Lavia being injured for fun. We had links with Manu Kone as well, potentially, but that hasn't really progressed anywhere. And at centre-back, we've been linked with like Scalvini and Thomas Araujo, but neither of them have gone anywhere either. They're just names that we're tracking so far.
Yeah. And people are saying Alex Scott's injured. Yeah, but I think Wharton's got a knock as well. I'm still signing him injured. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it don't make a difference.
Yeah, like, mandem, this is what I need to let you man know, yeah? We pulled the plug on the Edison deal because Carrick wanted a ball player. It had nothing to do with the medical. I'm telling you. You know them ones. It's like, bro, it's them relationship things. It's not you, it's me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just need some time to work on myself, bro. Like, bro, man pass medicals with injuries all the time.
Like, so we had the whole season in 17-18 where everybody we bought had a knock and they were all injured.
Brother, that man think you can't pass a medical with an injury. If you know someone's got an injury, you can pass a medical, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I go for a medical to play football, yeah, and I've got a broken hand, bro. You think I'm not passing a medical because my hand's broke?
Jordan Henderson.
Yeah. You got a broken arm. Man passed the medical to go play for Chelsea. Brother, I'm telling you, we didn't sign Edison because them man got Michael, they had a deal in place for Edison already. Michael Carrick was kind of like, bro, the way I want to play football, I'd rather this. And then we must have got the drop on Tielemans. A man said, all right, cool, we're going to have to just long this one out, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's all that happened. I'll be real, because if we wanted to sign him, like really, really wanted to sign him, we would have signed him. We would have signed him, bro. I'm telling you,
They're
that
saying
was
Alex
a
Scott
boss
ain't even
call from
injured.
Carrick.
Yeah, they're saying Scott ain't even injured in the chat. But regardless, like, unless it's a long-term injury, Chelsea ain't turning away from that.
Yep.
They only view him as like good depth anyway. The idea would just get into the Champions League and then you use Alex Scott even more.
Yep. That's it. And yeah, hey guys, man, this Super Cup final being at the same time as the United games pissed me off, bro. I'll be honest.
I swear.
Yeah, bro. I think we're playing at 7:30 and the Super Cup's at 8. What load of bollocks is that, man? Do you know what I'm saying? That's actually pissed me off because I wanted to watch that. But obviously I'm watching the United game. United Leeds is a big game still, even though it's pre-season. And because Leeds
rivalry.
and Leeds packed Liverpool in it. So we need to pack Leeds in it just so we can laugh at Liverpool indirectly. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where so man need to just pack Leeds in, bro. So obviously man will keep an eye out for the other game as well. However, it's long, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Up the Villa though. Like, I'm gonna be a Garnacho stand this season. I need him to do well there so we don't come back.
Hey, see them Garnacho videos going viral, man, stinking it up for Villa and it's only pre-season, yeah, bro. Like, brother, we both survived Garnacho, bro. Both of us.
Hey, I ain't survived just yet. He might be coming back. That's why I'm backing him this season. I need you to stay over there, mate. Every goal you score will be celebrated. Viva Garnacho, all of that shit.
Yeah. No, that's mental, bro. Man said Vinicius camp rejected Arsenal's offer due to his affection for Real Madrid and club financial commitment. Camp expressed gratitude to Arsenal. But shout out, man. They used Arsenal, bro. Arsenal were never getting him.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's no shock there. Like, Real Madrid wanted to keep him. Vinny wanted to stay. Arsenal fans got giddy because they assumed neither of those things were going to happen. It was only 100%. A matter of time.
Shout out John Obi Mikel as well for cooking Arsenal, bro. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that cooking still. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even seen that. I have to look into his pod after this.
He was cooking them. Man was just basically saying, I can't believe Arsenal fans actually thought that they were going to sign Vinny, you know. This guy's won 2 Champions Leagues. Arsenal never won a Champions League, bro. Do you know what I mean? They won 1 title in 2 decades. And man thinks that he's going to leave Real Madrid to go play for them, bro. You just lickle man in them. It's facts.
They assumed it was all already done. That's the thing I don't get. It's the same as Liverpool and Zubimendi. You cooked yourself because you got too giddy. If you stayed humble, nobody would be saying anything because we all knew this weren't going to happen. But you're already talking about what shirt number you're going to give him. Are you going to rip Saka's shirt number off, the star boy that got you there, or Gyökeres number 14 that scored 14 to win you number 14? All of that. You were throwing everybody under the bus off the hope of getting Vinny.
Yeah.
And look at you guys now a week after.
Yeah.
1 week. Never fell for it one bit. Yep. Obviously, the idea of it would be worrying, but like it's only an idea. It never seems realistic to me. I'm like, cool, tell me that Real Madrid are actively trying to sell Vinicius, and then I'm listening. Until I get that quote, I don't care like that. Sorry.
Facts. And yeah, Conrad, I have watched the interview. I had it on when I was working out in the gym still. I listened to it. Steve Holland speaks well, man. And I'm looking forward to the season, guys. You men already know, bro. I've been positive all pre-season. These guys are showing me the kind of football that I wanted to see. And yeah, I can't complain, bro. And I still think we're going to do some business. So I'm looking forward to the season. Like I said, it's one of them ones, top 3 in a trophy, innit? If them man go get me Adam Wharton and Miles Lewis-Skelly, I want the league, bro. I'll be real. I want it. If we get those 2, I'm talking mad aggressive for the rest of the season. I don't care. Because I think them 2 are game changers. So we just have to wait and see. If we don't get those 2, then you get me, it's a top 3 in a trophy thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, you man might be getting Kone.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's just off that Matteo Moretto tweet.
I don't think so. Man said United and Kone's negotiations are progressing and the signing could be finalized in a few days. I don't believe that still. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Man said top 4. Bro, listen, hey, brother, listen, let me not say too much, bro. I wish you were playing Arsenal soon. That's all I know, because their fans, I despise them, bro. Like, they're so annoying, bro.
Like, game week 3, bro, we got something.
Brother, I swear, they're so fucking annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just want to smoke them again. Like, so bad. Like,
They're acting
so
like the
bad.
league's already wrapped up and like
Brother, I
didn't
do
even
not
dominate
rate
the league
these
like that.
guys, bro. Like, we literally saw these man, yeah, go to a fucking Champions League final and have 20% of the ball, blood. And score one jammy goal off a handball. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, get out of it. You man shit, bro. Like, I can't lie. The worst team to ever win the Premier League. The worst. Because at least Leicester had Mahrez, yeah, Kante, and fucking Vardy. At least they had ballers. At least they had man that man can watch, yeah, and say, you know what? Like, we'll take these lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man, watch this Arsenal team, and man, want none of your stinking players, bro. And you, man, scumbag the league, and you're talking wicked like that because you signed another physical midfielder and that. It's like, you, man, still are shit, bro. Like, you're still shit.
They could have gone 0 for 4 if it weren't for that prick Mark Guehi passing it back.
Bro,
yo, the hatred I have for that guy, man. You gotta score a World Cup winner, I don't care about you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man said, why would Skelly downgrade?
We're doing stupidness.
Skelly ain't downgrading if he goes to Man United. He knows it. Do you know what I'm saying? He knows it, bro. Man United are the future, bro. And that's
Skelly
the reality.
might enjoy his football.
Trust me. United are the future.
Why do you think Morgan Rogers rejected them? He ain't trying to play left back.
Thank you. But Morgan Rogers ain't trying to wear a hard hat and a high vis blood playing that fucking builders football that Arsenal play. Do you know what I'm saying? They call building site football blood. That's what you man play, bro. I'm telling you. Hot cup of tea and biscuits football blood.
They'll go there and nerf his long shots. They'll tell him, nah, don't do that. Pass it to the left so they can whip a cross in or hit someone's shin pads for a corner. Nah, we ain't trying them long shots.
Steel cap boots football blood. That's what you man be playing, bro. Like, Lewis Skelly don't want to play that no more. Do you know what I'm saying? So the game is the game, bruv. Bricks and cement.
These men are the only Prem champions that still have no pull. The only thing you've got is a player from Newcastle. Getting a player from Newcastle is not a flex. And no one wants to be there.
No, but it's facts though. Do you know what I mean? Man have to keep it 100. Everyone's running away from Newcastle. Chelsea literally signed Eden Hazard because they got Champions League football blood. We were going to sign him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Arsenal ain't even got pull like Chelsea. It's crazy.
Yeah, Solis and Melier.
Brother, no European football Chelsea took your number one target, bro.
Dark. And then these stupid fuckers thought their number 2 winger target was Vinicius. Alright.
Bro, and now you're knocking on the door for Pedro Neto, but you still think you're a big club. It's crazy, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yo, they're still around. That means they're interested in 70 million. I can't help
bro. Now, bro, that team is a joke, you know? Like, bro, this is why I despise the fans, you know? This is why I despise them, because it's like, bro, where is all this chest you've got coming from? Like, I don't understand it. It's like you lost your number one target to a team that's playing 1 game a week, bro. Like, what do you mean? Because Chelsea are a more attractive football club than Arsenal. That's a fact, bro. So when you're talking about culture club, biggest team in London and all that, brother, no, like, do you know what I'm saying? No, fam. That's just not how it works, bro. Like, Chelsea are more attractive
culture club because they won 1 league title in 22 years. And
it's nice because they make good tracksuits, bro. They make good tracksuits. They got Uncle Righty modeling them. That's why.
And then when Carnival comes around, they drop a little Jamaica training kit and everybody's wearing it. Love.
But this is what it is, bro. Because man are exploiting. They're exploiting black business. That's why they're the culture club. Because they put out the man them colours, bare Jamaica colours and that. Man never had no yardie ballers, but man are Jamaica, bruv. You got Italians wearing Jamaican colours and that. This is what you man are doing. This is what you man are doing. You know what I'm saying? They're man, bro. They're sponges. In my culture club.
If they want to talk about the culture club, I want them to research Arsenal Stormtroopers.
Trust me, Black Exploitation FC, blood. That's what Arsenal are, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got the man them in a headlock with them fucking Jamaican colours, bro. Pussios. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, you know. They man are trying to gas the thing. No yardies, you know. Man are doing that bruised banana and they got fucking Uncle Righty doing the bogle and that. You man are fucking culture vultures. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea's still the club in London.
I've seen there's Sterling on loan and they don't like him.
It's a mad thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a mad thing. I'll be real. It is a mad thing. So,
hey, but the humbling's coming this season. I can't wait. Because if it ain't one of us, it's Enzo Maresca's Man City. Because they're acting like they're just washed out now already. No, bro, you're going to see Man City needed a change up in manager. You man are going to learn. I ain't even here trying to do too much with them, but like, yo, they've got a good team, they've got a good attack, they've got a good manager. Why are they not going back up again? And they've got a manager that will be pragmatic. Just you wait.
No,
Haaland running into space, long day.
It's gonna be a good season. I can't lie, man. I just need my team, please. Adam Wharton, bro. Listen, Jason. I hear it. The young G that man are copying from Leicester, yeah, he's good, bro. That Lewis Page, brother. Nah, Lewis Page, but he's left as well.
I've heard his name around the last few days. What is he? He's like some youth talent.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. I think he's played like 22 games. He's only 18. He's going to be in the youth team, but he'll be training with the first team, similar to the youth we got from Tottenham. Innit? United they're prepping for the future with this youth, but he's good though. Left-footed midfielder, good ball carrier, everything. He's good. He's very good, innit? So Wilcox is doing that side of things, but bro, go get Adam Wharton, blood, please. Like, pull the strings, bro. Have man dreaming. Because right now we're doing our thing, bro. I can't lie, man. I'm happy with my football team, bro. Like, it's mad. I'm seeing all the comments. I'm seeing all the comments and that, and it's like, I'll be real, yeah. Deep down, a lot of these football fans, they want to feel good about supporting their football team, innit? They want to. But the thing is with me, guys, you know, I'm not going to tell you, man, comfort in lies. That's why at the beginning, when I was unhappy about what United were doing under Ten Hag, under Oli, under Jose, basically under the Glazer regime with Woodward and Murto, I wasn't happy with what United were doing. I could see it was bullshit. Do you know what I mean? When everyone was celebrating, got Nacho coming through and all that, and Rasmus Højlund, I could tell you it was bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? But now we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm actually positive. Loads of people gravitating towards the channel and saying how refreshing it is and how nice it is. But bro, it's only because we're actually doing the right things. If we wasn't, I'll be cussing just like everyone else. Like, the people that are cussing right now, they're not cussing because they're not happy with what they're seeing. They're cussing because they're just full of shit, really. They're not getting what they want. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's basically what it is. I feel like there's always a certain audience in YouTube that just want to hear positives, whether you're in a good state or a bad state.
Precisely.
It's good that you can talk about it when you're in a good spot, but like, yo, if we're losing 6 in a row, what the fuck you want me to be happy about?
Yeah.
What?
But this is what I'm trying to say. But the thing is, we're doing good things. We're definitely moving in the right direction. And people are still complaining because ultimately, yeah, they're not looking at what we're doing. They're looking at what everyone else is doing, yeah. And they're complaining based on that. It's all agenda driven, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, City spent 100 million, so we should spend 100 million. Tottenham spent 100 million, so we should spend. No, the quality of a player is not decided by how much you spend on them. Because Yuri Tielemans, ability-wise, is a £100 million player. If you're looking at Tonali and you're looking at Anderson, he's better than both. So, just because he costs 35 million, that doesn't make him any less of a £100 million player. Like, how much you pay for something doesn't necessarily mean that that's the value of something. That's why people have sales. The stuff is discount. I can get £100 trainers for £60. That doesn't mean they're not £100 trainers. They're still £100 trainers. I just didn't pay £100 for them. So it's one of them ones where these guys equate spending money with ambition. It's not about spending the money. It's about spending the right money, because we spent money before on Anthony, on Sancho. We overpaid for Lissandro. You know what I'm saying? We paid 60 million for Casemiro. People were saying, oh, why are we paying that money for Cas? Fucking 5-time Champions League winner. But then Arsenal spent 75 million on a geezer that's only won a League Cup, and they said it was good business. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and that's exactly how they like market everything.
So people just chat shit, bro. People just chat shit. Bruno G can't lace cast his boots, bro. So the thing is, yeah, people are always gonna make up they're gonna make up their own rules. So better we just keep doing what we're doing. But if these men want to break the rules, Adam Wharton's the one to break the rules for. That's it.
For me, with the state of this market, I just pay the money for a player you like. If you like it, just pay and don't speak. That's the way I've been viewing this entire summer window, because everybody's overpriced. Everybody's stupid money. Even what TTM said, I'll tell you straight up, we overpaid for Morgan Rogers, but I wanted Morgan Rogers, so I don't really care too tough. As long as like you're not spending money on Garnacho, Delap, Gittins, and like all these other unproven talent, I don't care. Just go and get me players that I know I rate and I know can be assets to my club. And wherever the price tag is, it won't be relevant to me because they'll actually be performing for my club. When your players are performing well, you don't care how much they cost. It's only when they're not performing.
Absolutely. So, you know what I mean? With that in mind, guys, you know what I mean? It's going to be an eventful season. And yeah, facts. The fact that Anderson went for 116, yeah, if them man are telling me I can get Wharton for 85 million, it's like, where do I sign? Like, if we're going to
crazy when you put them both together. That is mad.
Oh, if you're going to overpay for anyone, overpay for Adam Wharton. I still think 85 is more than what he's worth because he's at Crystal Palace. We know that they need money and etc. etc. However, his value to us is more than that if we can get him, bro. And I just like the left-footed balance in the team as well, blood. If you can get me a player with his technical level, but also the left foot angle as well, to add to our midfield. Hey, bro, I'm in dreamland. I'm in dreamland, people. You know what I'm saying? And with like a net spend of like 44 mil, there's money there. There's money there for the right baller. They've shown it with the Tchouaméni thing. They knew Tchouaméni was going to cost money. Like, they knew that. So, and they was open to signing him. So the money is there. So I say, if we're gonna do it for that, bro. Like, Lewis Hall's not worth overspending for if there's an Adam Wharton available, because left back to me is not a position that you need an absolute world beater there to do something. I'd say fullback in general, you don't need a world beater at fullback. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, your fullbacks are not gonna be the reason you do or don't win the league, bro. Like, they're not. But your midfield,
you had Gary Neville for so long and it was calm.
That's it. But your midfield is, I'm telling you, that you can chop and change your fullbacks and stuff and still win the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you see midfield, yeah, you can't fuck around. You can't fuck around there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, people, make sure we get these lights up as well, people. 600 target. We got 1,400 in here, man. And we ain't even hit 300 yet. You man are sleeping on the like button as well. Make sure you pay your rent. Helps push the stream to new audiences as well, man. We're back later for Red Talk with Flawless as well, man. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis. The link's in the title. What you got coming up for the rest of the day?
Yeah, we're gonna have another Chelsea stream later. I'm just trying to sort out a different platform because I can't trust StreamYard for the life of me. But I'm gonna get that sorted, and then we'll be live later. And then tomorrow we'll be doing the Super Cup watch along. Viva Garnacho, all of that.
Yeah, man said Pep won the league with 10 different fullbacks. See, I didn't even know that, but yeah, bro, listen. I see man win the league with Delph. Like I said it before, yeah. Like Lewis Skelly, fucking O'Reilly, Nunes, Hall, James, Trent, all these man on midfielders turned fullbacks, bro.
So we won the league with Moses and Alonso at fucking wing back.
This is it. Like, you seen it. Hold on, we got a question. Lewis, I said, who's the midfielder? He looked really good.
Jazuli. Yeah, he's one of the youth players that we gave a few minutes to in the midfield. He looks very like tidy in terms of his passing. He looks like he'll be a good prospect, but you probably still won't see him a lot this summer. Him and Reggie Watson were the two real standouts in the midfield in pre-season. But again, they're both too young. I doubt you see a lot of them. And yeah, hope they do well in their future though. But I probably won't see them for another year or two.
Okay, well, there you have it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, big up everyone inside. We'll be back here with Flawless at 6:30, and then maybe we'll get some more news on this Lewis Skelly thing, bro. I'd like it to have legs still. You know the one. If we could get him and a midfielder, I can't lie, it's going to be one hell of a season, people. And also, yeah, Steve Holland's interview's out on the United YouTube, so make sure you check that out as well if you ain't seen it. Just giving an update about pre-season. And yeah, it's looking good, blood. He said clean bill of health as well. So yeah, man, we're good to go, man.
Big him up, man. He's ex-Chelsea too.
That's it. So I'm looking forward to the Leeds game tomorrow. So yeah, man, big up everyone inside. 6:30, you know, make sure you drop a Rants raid. I'm going to send you over to Dan Potts. He's going live in 5 minutes, people.